Hi and welcome. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to this week's Monday Live. Whether you watch it on a Monday or any other day of the week, welcome. Welcome whether you've been here before or welcome if it's your first time, then it's a special welcome either way. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching and thank you for maybe even giving a thumbs up, a like or a little heart or another kind of or comment underneath to help support this channel and yeah, get back some energy. So energy exchange, that always helps. Uh, in, yeah, it always helps, and it's nice to see you guys interact. I have two decks for you today. One of my Danish decks and one of my English decks. My Danish decks I've used one time before. It looks like this in the front. Doesn't have a guidebook, but there's text on the cards, and it's translated. It's inner growth. And it looks like has this beautiful backside here and this beautiful art in the front, like the souls remembering. Yeah, for instance, in this and also like this is very beautiful art. And this card I pulled also here. It's about be unperfectly magic, and this card is this is an extra bonus card. I pulled this card for myself this morning, but I'm feeling it can give you something also. And this card is saying, forgive yourself for all what you did. Forgive yourself for all what you did when you didn't know any better. You are different now, and the road and the path is forward. Okay? Forgive yourself for all what you did when you didn't know any better. You are different now, and the road and the path are forward. Path is forward, yes. And then I have the Wild Wisdom of the Faery Oracle. I looked it up. It's back from 2009 originally, copyright, and this version is from 2015. I bought it used, but you can hardly see it. You can't see it. It's like new, they're so lovely. Looking like this on the back, and for instance, like this one with Green Man's Door on the front. This card is also saying Portal to Faery, Wheel of the Year, Galactic Gaian entry point. So maybe that's an extra message for whomever was it, for one of you or more. So let's get to the cards for all of us and see how we can navigate these times, navigate ourselves, help ourselves, feeling more calm and being more heart-centered, and in general, take more care of self, and through that also take care of humankind, nature, Mother Earth, and stuff like that. And if you're lucky to catch me live, as usual, you can get your personal card for the week. Just write in the chat if you subscribe, of course. You have to subscribe to be able to write the chat, but don't worry, you only need to have been subscribed for 1 minute. So let's get to it. Two cards, one card from the Faery, from this Wild Wisdom of the Faery Oracle, one card from that, and two cards from the Inner Growth. So let's see, and that's for all of us. And after I've done the cards for all of us, I will do some personal cards if someone catch me live. So I know if you are the other end of the world, then probably either very late or during the night or something like that. So let's see if that's the one. This one, no, that's not right now. Later, yes. Okay. But I hope you are all okay. Doing your best. Take care of yourself, take care of your loved ones, staying in your heart as much as possible. Act, speak, and live from your heart. Will both support you and others also. Oh, this is really, really, really interesting. This is very interesting. We have Barnabas and the prince, plus the unicorn and the maiden. The cards are looking like this. Very, very beautiful artwork. Very, very beautiful card. I love the energy from them, especially this one. It's like, whoa, that unicorn is like it's looking into my soul. Anyway, this card's yeah. This first card, it's about adventures, discovery, maybe even traveling. But I really get in that it's not so much physical travel. It can be, of course, but it's really, and it's also saying meeting destiny. But it's not like a forspoken destiny. This is so it has to be no matter what. Then it's going to be like that. It's not like that. It's more like stepping into or continuing to the path that is the path for you this time around. Taking on the adventure that your life is. Okay? Being open to discover new ways of living, new ways of being you, new ways of being you, new ways of being in the world. And how to do that? We have the unicorn and the maiden card to help us here, because it's about communicating with the unicorn, it's saying, but it's communicating with the unicorn energy. It's about the purification, not like with fire, like the phoenix, like burn down and start afresh, not like that, but more like, how can I put it from the, we also had this card in the Danish reading, more like, how can I put it? If you have something very dense, it's more like sort of changing that energy into something not just less dense, but more pure, more etheric, more light. So instead of things and situations and persons and yourself, mindsets within yourself, patterns within yourself, you find yourself keep on doing and falling back into, or stumbling into, or something like that, or it's about changing those. It's about cleaning them, making them pure, using your heart energy, using light from within, from above, from Gaia, letting it meet around your heart, using that to sort of purify, to sort of lighten up the density, to cleanse away. I'm getting the dirt, the heaviness, the gray, the dust, and letting in light, joy, both light and light like that, but also light as in the opposite of heavy, light both in the opposite of dark and light in the opposite of heavy, letting in the light and lightness, so to speak, letting in joy, and letting that transform and open you up to see the world in a new way, to see your role in it all in a new way, to open you up to new adventures, to open you up to see, okay, if I do something different, if I approach this in a different way, if I change my way of thinking of this, if I turn it upside down, or 180, not 360, because then you're just right back. You can do so, but then be aware that you are taking it up a step. 360 up, 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 instead of 360 round and round and round in the same place, or worse, down, down, falling back into more density, into more feeling of dust and darkness, and being clutch on, being hold back, being held back. So it's really about being open to that, but using that pure energy again, and that energy of the maiden, also that innocence and pure of heart energy. Yes, that pure of heart energy. both, you can feel that energy, and it's nurtured by joy, and it's nurtured by curiosity and joy combined, especially, and being open. Okay. Hi Kira Grace, welcome. Yes, I'm doing very fine, thank you. Hope you are doing well too. And I'm guessing you didn't quite catch all my speaking with these two cards, but you can watch that after again. But yes, I'm rounding up these two cards. Yeah. So this is very interesting, because it says that, I really get that, no matter what is happening around you, big things, small things, no matter how you feel, this is whoa, especially if you feel this is too much, there's so much happening. Especially there, it's important that you go within yourself, use that pure energy from the unicorn and the maiden, the heart energy, the innocence of the pure heart energy there, to transform that heaviness, that density, into something more light. Yeah, something less dense, something more spheric, and that will set free energy, so you can venture on even more, so you can be open to see things in different ways and step into your adventurous path, your life's path, even more. Okay. And maybe even discover more sides to that, and how to encounter that in different ways. Yeah. Yes. So did you see, Kira, we have the inner growth oracle again, and this is from the wild wisdom of the fairy. Yeah. So that's what I got. So Kira, I'm guessing you would like a card. I hope so, because it's 2 from inner growth for you. And yes, I know the text is in Danish, but I will translate it for you and see what else gets from the cards. They are so beautiful. They are so beautiful. So let's see. Just love them. They also feel very nice, even though they are quite new. I think she published them last year, and I also bought them last year. So let's see. You get the missed by the universe and karma learning, teaching of yourself, learning by, learning from, yeah. But I'm going to translate first. Missed by the universe, that is the most important here, and this is sort of the byproduct or the way, I will explain. But missed by the universe, it says, yes, you are a gift, a present to the world, a gift to the world. You are the most beautiful, the beautifulest, doesn't say that in English, but you are the most beautiful, fragile, strongest, and bravest, long awaited and missed. So that is the energy that you are. That is the energy you are carrying with you. The strength, the beauty, the fragility, but also the bravest. And you have been missed. That kind of energy, it's saying, come on, it's time for you to radiate that out. That kind of energy that you bring to the puzzle, you bring to the table, that is so missed. More of that, please. So bring it on, put it out there. The more, the better. That combination of fragile strength and bravery, and the beauty of your soul, the beauty of your heart, that is for you to shine even more. And with the karma learning here, it says, yeah, something you might think, yeah, I can wait with that, or maybe that's not that important. Yes, it is. It's important to see and acknowledge that if something keep on turning up in your life in different, maybe even too close to same ways, but also, you know, same wine in new bottles, that the theme is sort of the same, that is because there's still something for you to learn. And it's so important that you are not scared of it, that you are not stepping away from it, that you step into it with your strength, your bravery, your beauty, and your fragility. What's called? Yeah, when you're fragile. Yeah? Your tenderness. I get that's also your tenderness. It's so important that you step into that learning. Because for each thing you learn, the more you shine, the stronger you shine, the more brave, the more strong, the more, yeah, the more beauty comes from it. So I'm getting the expression, so take on the learning with a smile in your heart and let it spread to your face and beyond. That's sort of what I'm getting from that. I hope that makes sense. Is there more thing I get from this card just by looking at them? Yeah. These two here, I sense that this is sort of karma, sort of, you know, the karma expressed in a personalized, expressed in a person, and this is you. So it's about connecting with the learning, saying, okay, yes, I welcome you in. What do you have for me? I welcome you in. I see the learning. I see the wisdom. And I welcome you in so you can help me grow even more beautiful, grow even more brave, grow even more strong. So I welcome you into my fragility, so to speak, and help me change that into more beauty, more bravery, more strength and wisdom and learning. You're so welcome, Kira. You're so welcome. Yes. And sort of a confirmation with this, the Embrace of the Universe card, just split the decks, you know, just lifted it. It says, think that what you're most afraid of is what can move you the furthest. Okay? And I sense that is a sentence from this card that is an extra bonus that also confirms these two. Huh? So I really hope that. Let's see. I will mix this in, and then we're going to have two cards from this deck you just got from. We're going to get two cards from that to all of us, and then if someone else should pop in, they can get a card too. Otherwise, I will probably end it after that. But let's see what the cards are saying. And I will timestamp so you can easily find again what you want to find. But yes, please do watch the beginning of the video after. I find this very interesting. Come on, two cards for us. Oh, I feel like shuffling for several minutes now. Here's the first one. Thank you. And the second, which one of these? This one. Thank you. That is so interesting. The card I introduced this deck with and this reading with came up. Be unperfectly magic. So the message from this card is extra important. I will read it in a little while. And we also had this grateful and present. Being grateful and present. And I feel this is also connected to the strength card in tarot with the gentleness brings strength in gentleness. And this card is saying, It's speaking about the importance of forgiving yourself for what you have done, not hitting yourself in the head, what you have, for everything you did before when you did not know any better. It speaks of the importance of forgiving yourself from that and not hiding yourself away, but showing your true self to the world, forgiving yourself so you can free that energy to shine even more and step into the world with more light radiating from you and joy in your heart, okay? Because this card is also saying you are different now. You have changed and the path is forward. And it's way more easy to move forward if you don't drag a lot of heaviness and hitting yourself in the head along the way. Okay? It sets free a lot of energy. And this card about being grateful and at present, it says, I am in the right place, in the right time. Everything is as it's supposed to be. Thank you. And I really get that besides this gentleness, strength and gentleness, I also really get that, yes, be grateful for what you did. Be grateful for what you learned from what you did. Be grateful for how it had helped you growing and learning and how you have moved on and how you're different now. Be gentle towards yourself in the forgiving, not harsh, but gentle. Because the strength in the gentleness and the strength in the forgiveness, and that sets free so much energy. And being grateful for that and letting that feeling of grace and gratefulness fill your heart and combine it with joy and ease and letting your shoulders down. Feeling how the light fills you up and how you can open yourself and almost automatically open yourself for connecting downwards to Mother Earth and upwards to the universe and sky and spirit, and how it can connect through your body because you are part of the universe and the universe is part of you. Connect that, letting it flow through you, yet that energy that makes it, you make yourself able to make that, to receive that light, to receive that energy, to shine that light, to grow that light, to grow joy, grace, and thankfulness and gratefulness from your heart area, and letting it out to the world. Okay? And it begins with forgiving yourself for what you did, because you did not know better then. Now you are different. And you have learned and grown from there. And for that, you are advised to be thankful and present in the now, and feeling how much energy you can set free, and feeling how much joy that brings you to set that free, and how much warmth that it can create around your heart area, and how that can spread not through your whole body, but in your energy field and further out. Okay? And changing of the world begins within yourself, begins with changing yourself into being able to receive more light, to be able to radiate more life, forgiveness, lightheartedness, joy, okay? Joy and laughter and forgiveness and strength and gentleness towards yourself, towards others. They too also have a path. They too, that is saying you do not know in other people's journey while before you have walked a mile in their shoes. Okay, so that's sort of a non-judgment approach, and it's not just, it's also to you judging yourself. That's the opposite of forgiveness. So instead, forgive yourself, set that energy free, be gentle to yourself for what you did, how you thought, how you used to think, what you think you was in the back then, because that was then, now is now, and you have grown, you have learned from it. So be gentle to yourself. Find that strength in your gentleness and be gentle and grow and forgive yourself and set that energy free. Okay, so you can step more into this unicorn and the maiden energy, because that too is the way of purifying your heart, the heart energy, purifying you, changing, shifting from the dense energy to more light, to more non-dense, so you can be open to new adventures, to the adventures and path that you are meant to be on. So please stop being hard on yourself. Begin with forgiving yourself and being gentle to yourself. And step into that feeling of joy and relief and warmth that spreads from your heart. And open yourself to connect upwards, downwards, Mother Earth, Father Sky, Universe, Spirit, whatever name feels right for you. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope you have enjoyed watching this video. I would be extra happy if you pop a like, maybe even pop a heart, or maybe even a full comment below when it's come up. That would be very nice. So yeah, and maybe some of you can find something extra with this Gaian Galactus and Gaian entry points with the Green Man's doors, or maybe even the connection to the Fae world, to the Faery world. Okay, extra. So that's it for today, and thank you once more to you, Kira Grace, for being here and being part of my Monday live. It's always extra bonus with someone who's watching and participating. It makes my heart filled with joy even more. So next week I'll be back around same time, maybe a little bit before, maybe a little bit later, depending on how it works out. And beginning of March, 2 first weeks in March, it will be pre-recorded readings, maybe 2 readings, maybe 1 reading, I don't know yet. I will let myself be guided to if it's 1 reading that's for 2 weeks or 2 readings for 1 week each. I don't know yet. But yeah, but that's in March. For now, I'll still be here next week. And until then, take care, live from your heart. Bye for now. See you, catch you later. And thank you once more, Kira.